What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Fresh Take. Vicky, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I am doing well. Okay, real quick, we're not going to do Rings of Power. So, me and Vicky were talking before we went live. It's probably better to just go and save that for just a season recap. So, since we got a lot of stuff going to start dropping like right on top of one another, we're probably not
Mhm.
going to do weeklies for everything. So, we'll probably just do seasonal for a couple things and weeklies for some of the other stuff, So,
Yes.
and we'll let you know how that goes. So, no Rings of Power for this, which because Rings of Power is only going to be eight episodes. So we're already at episode 3 was Friday, so we'll just do a seasonal review after that because I think it did get picked up for a second season
Oh,
already. I think it
yeah.
did.
Well, just real quick. I know people have been complaining about it because how dare they put people of color in the fake fictional world.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I
So
no, I only have one problem with it, and it's not with any of the actors. I just have one problem with it, and this like this one character I think is written badly. But other than that, I've been enjoying it. So a lot of that stuff, some people y'all telling on yourselves. But She-Hulk. So this week's episode, we're still dealing with Wong. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard this guy's name, I thought they said Johnny Blaze. I'm like, Johnny Blaze a magician. What? Then it was Donnie Blaze.
yeah.
So this episode revolves around Wong trying to get this guy who couldn't even complete all of his training at Carmitage to stop doing what he's doing because he had no idea what he was doing. Um, and for the most part, it was a very self-contained story. It it works on that level. But I think a couple of the other little side stories that were going on were kind of like, uh, and that was just me. I did like that the dad came over with a shovel. I'm like, dude, your daughter's a Hulk.
Listen, does not matter. He
What
is
you?
a father, therefore he has a shotgun and a shovel. Okay.
I did think it was funny though when he straight up told her, "Don't worry about what the shovel is for." I thought that was funny. Because I'm just sitting there like, dude, what are you going to do? Like, she's going to have to do the heavy lifting.
He is a father of a daughter, and that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I actually, like I said, I like her. I like her parents. Her parents they are funny.
Yeah.
I like them. They're hilarious. And that was a nice little thing because he was like, why didn't you call the police? Like, really, bro? Like, so it's one of those things I thought was actually cool. So let me ask you this: what did you think about Madison? Let's go and get that on out the way right now. What did you think
Listen,
about Madison?
Madison with an I and two N's, but it's not. Wait, no, Madison with the two N's and a Y, but not where you think. I, if they made a show of just Wong and Madison, I would watch it. I, she was amazing. Like she played it perfectly. Her and Wong together were like comedy gold. So I'm here for it.
And that's what I was thinking. Like when if with them together, I think it works really well. But if it would just would have been her by herself, I think people would have got annoyed real
Oh
quick.
yeah, no.
But
Her by herself is Jersey Shore. We
yeah,
have that already. We don't need that anymore.
yeah,
But her and Wong together,
because
amazing.
it was funny because all Wong wanted to do was watch the last season of Sopranos.
She
That's
just
all
kept
he wanted to
spoiling
do.
it.
That's all
But
he wanted to do was watch the last season of Sopranos. And then come to find out now he has a TV watching buddy. So I'm
yes,
guessing he's teleporting her every like Friday night so they can watch TV together.
yes. And I like it was amazing. And I think like I don't think they realized how much we all were going to love that. Like they thought it was gonna be funny,
Yeah.
and I think they thought their people are gonna enjoy it, whatever. I think Madison has now a full following, and everybody's
He does.
like I saw all the Twitter like bring Madison, we need Madison because like her and Wong were just too good not to ever see her again. So I'm
You,
hoping that they definitely incorporate her more.
you know what I just thought about? This reminds me. Remember when they were doing those little one shots for the for Thor's roommate, and they wound up putting him into something. That's probably what this reminds me of.
Like that's what they need to do. Like
Yeah.
We need more.
Because I'm sorry, I know we're going out of order, but that whole post credit scene with her in the onesie, talking about tonic, gin, and Yak's milk, and I know somebody gonna try it. I know one of these crazy alcoholics is gonna try it. They're gonna try gin.
If I could get my hands on Yak's milk pretty quickly, I would give it a go because
it doesn't even sound appetizing.
Like I'm the person who's always going to be like, I mean, let's try it and see what it is. Because you can't say anything is nasty and disgusting until you try it once. Once you try it and then you're like, that is disgusting, then okay.
I'm just saying it doesn't sound appetizing.
Yeah, you can say, oh no, this sounds appetizing. But you know what? There's a lot of stuff that doesn't sound appetizing, and then you try it and you're like, well,
Yeah, so I wonder how many spells of forgiveness they did on that one. But the whole episode overall I thought was actually okay. The dating stuff, I don't know how to feel about it because I was just like,
I mean, I think they want to show that no matter what, like being a superhero is not all it's cracked up to be, especially when you don't even want that title.
Yeah.
You got thrown into it. You don't want to deal with any of this mess. You just want to live your life and pay your student loans. And she just wants to date and just be who she is, and she can't. So I mean, it makes her a real person, and everybody can, relate to the swiping left or right, and then meeting absolute fools in person. So.
Oh yeah, because she did not. Yeah, even when she did the whole She-Hulk thing, it kind of got worse.
Yeah, exactly. It was no better. It didn't matter. Didn't matter who she was. There was just fools no matter what.
Yeah. Really kind of wish they would do that whole Luke Cage thing from the comics, but they're probably not going to do that. But that happens. But the big highlight of the episode was her having to fight the goblins, I guess, from that demon dimension, where Donnie Blaze once again didn't realize what he was doing, opened up a portal that he couldn't close.
Mm-hmm.
And it went to a demon realm.
There you go.
And so Wong needed some help, and she was the help.
Funny when he was like, blah blah, and it was like Madison's friend. She's like, no, because my friend, all you did was open a portal, and that was kind of lame. So I don't want to do that. Oh, that was cracking me up.
Yeah, so the CG was actually really, really good, really, especially on the little demons or whatever. Yeah. That was actually really well done. It was more comedic than anticlimactic or whatever, but they did do the sizzle reel for the rest of the season because apparently we're at the midway point because this series is getting 9 episodes as well. So okay. I think we're getting Daredevil. We're getting Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Matt Murdock is showing up next week.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna start trying to get a little bit on the serious side, a little bit now. And I think that was one of the things that I think some people. I'm starting to realize that people that are watching this that are mad about it, I think they didn't want it to be a comedy because I'm like they're keeping consistency with the tone. Like this is the most consistent show they've had as far as tone is concerned. Like all the other ones outside of I probably think maybe Falcon and Winter Soldier maybe was the other one that had a consistent tone throughout. But this is a comedy, and that's what you're getting.
This is what you're getting, all right? Yeah. Now, sit down.
So you can't get mad at us for going all over the place because we're not going all over the place. It's a comedy. So
yeah.
I'm thinking like the people that I'm seeing that are upset about it, I think they wanted something a little more serious, and I'm like, I don't think that they never said that. So like I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the cameos because I think they're working as opposed to not working.
Yeah, like they're not heavy-handed
Yeah.
in terms of like the story and everything.
Yeah, like the cameo comes in. If it's like a celebrity cameo, they come in, they do their part, they get out. If it's an MCU cameo, you might be there for like an episode and a half, but it's not beating you over the head with, and they're actually making it in line with everything else. So, because it, like I said, it is interesting to see like Wong in his day-to-day life, and then he's trying to get a few minutes of downtime, and he has to stop this because this idiot won't stop, basically. And just like he said was going to happen, It's like, look, man, you're going to wind up opening up something that you ain't going to be able to close, and it's going to throw something off. And it's exactly what happened. So, but at the end of the day, Wong made a new friend. I can't wait for Benedict Cumberbatch. I can't wait for Doctor Strange to get on him about this one. I can't wait for this one. Because now she can actually show up in Doctor Strange. She only got one more movie coming.
That's true.
So Madison can show up in Doctor Strange, and that would be hilarious if she does. But like I said, I enjoyed the episode overall. We did get another little piece of the story where Titania has now sued Jennifer for use of the name She-Hulk because she trademarked it.
Yes.
So, this is going to be interesting because I'm wondering how they're gonna get themselves out of that one, because they did, and they brought up a very good point. Yeah, Jennifer didn't trademark it because Jennifer didn't start calling herself that.
Yeah.
And other people were calling themselves that, but she did make the mistake of saying that, well, and this was in like a preview. It was like, well, did Doctor Strange or did Thor have to trademark their names? No, because that's their names. So I don't know how they're gonna resolve that one, but that's gonna be interesting to look at, because from a standpoint, like, she should have known that was gonna happen, but at the same time, she didn't name herself.
Yeah, but at the same time, what was the chick who tried to do trademark? Was it?
Yeah, Titania.
Okay, Titania.
She should have been in jail though, because she was in the first episode. That's the girl who busted through the.
Yeah, I mean, you still. Like, I mean, you could, if you have a lawyer doing all the paperwork on the outside, you ain't got to, physically.
Good point. She just has to sign it, so that's a good point.
She has to prove that she was utilizing the name prior to She-Hulk using it, and she can't. So She-Hulk literally was born right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can't prove that I can't go and trademark something after somebody's already been using it and then claim it as mine. You can if the person doesn't have the money to fight back. If the person has the ability to fight back, then it's like, okay, well, now it's going to be drawn out because now you have to prove that you were already utilizing it. Otherwise, technically, in fair use copyright, it's theirs. It's trademarked as for them. But, that's getting into the nitty gritty of it all. But unless you can prove that you were using it prior to her starting using it, you can't. She can't. But okay, but it was cute though.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's gonna be interesting next week.
Yeah.
And this also belays the question. They really do need Tony Stark to come in and just buy all this stuff so that all the heroes will be, they don't have these issues. They don't have these real life issues. They just had a billionaire friend just take care of it for them.
That's true. I mean, I'm sure Pepper would help.
Yeah, but that's another thing. I'm wondering how they're gonna when they're gonna probably address all that stuff with like Pepper and stuff. That's probably gonna be Ironheart when they address that stuff. But as far as this though, I'm liking what it is so far. It's not. I don't think it was meant to be serious, so no. I'm enjoying what they put out.
We did enough serious stuff. We don't need to be serious. Let's just enjoy ourselves.
And if you've seen anything from D23 this weekend, we going back to the serious stuff real quick. So
there was so much from D23, and my brother just kept sending me more stuff, and you were sending me stuff. I'm like, I ain't got enough time in the day to watch all the stuff they have going on. And then D20, and then they kept emailing me about stuff. I'm like, geez, Louise. But you know what I I will say,
Mm-hmm.
Disney Dreamlight Valley is crack. That
You talking the
game,
video game?
that video game is crack. I do all my work, and then I go and I sit on the couch and I play for like 3 to 4 hours. And I'd be like, "Where Mickey at? Goofy, come over here. Scrooge, you always in my pocket, Scrooge. Like that is me
He's
fucking
screwed.
at characters." And I got Wally, I got Moana, and now I'm about to free Ursula because she's trapped. And so I look forward. I hope they do DLCs, and it seems like they're going to do DLCs to add more characters.
Did you just say you were going to free Ursula?
I'm a free Ursula because apparently, because then I gotta get her a house. I'm sure because you gotta build houses so everybody has somewhere to live, and then you got.
Well, okay. So you gonna do some gameplay of that?
Yeah, I've been meaning to, but I'll be like, let me just sit here.
Gotcha.
And like, I know we're going off on like a tangent, but this is all Disney related. So
it's Disney related, yeah.
I like the representation for people of color in terms of hairstyles and skin tones. And they even had, what is it called? Vitiligo.
Mm-hmm.
They even had that skin tone available.
Oh, that's cool.
That's that skin tone, but like that skin condition available.
That's cool.
I was like, what's this one at the end? I was like, oh, so that's me going off on a tangent, and I got my character in cute little outfits, and I be changing her outfits, but I want some better stuff. But like, there's like 100 different types of outfits. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm waiting. I want Coco. I want everybody to be in this.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I'm sure they'll do.
They're probably waiting for it to see how much they're making off of it before they start telling everybody what they're gonna give.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like I didn't hear any buzz about it.
Well, it's not. You probably have to give it a month. And with the holidays coming around, I'm pretty sure it'll probably be one of those games that get picked up by the holidays. But I do want to say this. I did not expect him to have a trailer for Werewolf by Night. That's why I sent you that.
Oh, yeah,
I did not expect him to have. So let me ask you this while we still got a little time left. Do you like the black and white of Werewolf by Night? Because it's supposed to be modern, but they doing it. Apparently it's shot in all black and white.
Oh, I mean, that doesn't bother me because, I mean, I'm guessing it's kind of like the game that you play, Werewolf, but like obviously way more crazier. And that has a very like noir type feel to it when you play the game. So for them to shoot it in black and white, that's fine with me. Like I know you like horror, so that's why I was like, okay, I know you're gonna love this. Yeah, no, I think it's just gonna be a funny movie. Like it's a horror movie. Yeah. I think it's gonna be funny as like they're all accusing each other of who's actually the werewolf and stuff.
Yeah. Because the comic Werewolf by Night is actually a pretty decent comic. It's a pretty decent comic, so I'm actually interested in seeing what they do with this because that's another one that they threw him into Midnight Suns now. He's in there with Blade and Punisher and Doctor Strange and Moon Knight, and I forgot who else is in it. So that's going to be interesting to see. We did get a trailer for Secret Invasion. Thank goodness they letting Sam Jackson do his thing because this one should be good. But I think that's January next year is when that's supposed to come out.
Whatever happened to that Midnight Suns game? Did that ever come out?
It got pushed back to December.
Okay, I was I was like, hey, whatever happened to that game when I called Ghost Rider? I don't remember.
Yeah, so
everything got pushed back.
Everything got pushed back. So
everything got pushed back. Sons of Forest. And then you got Harry Potter.
Yep.
And then you got, was it Breath of the Wild? I think they're all coming out like February.
Yeah. First of next year is when most of those
all
are dropping.
3 of the games that I wanted to play all got pushed back to February. I'm like, you telling me all 3 of my games are going to now be in February? That is rude. Please, in time, I will be okay if you all push it back a month each one out, so then I got some space. But no, they're going to all now drop in February.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. But there are a lot of trailers. If you haven't had a chance to see D23, you probably, if you went around YouTube or Twitter, they were dropping trailers left and right. So
Yeah, they were just
it's
knocking
a
us out.
it's a lot of stuff. And the conference portion itself is only like 25 minutes. The actual conference portion, but then everybody else start dropping trailers outside of that. So that's how you got the Little Mermaid, the teaser trailer for Little Mermaid, which, whoo boy, that's gonna piss some people off. You got some trailers for some other stuff. That's when we saw the Werewolf by Night one as well, because that was a little bit later last night. So it's a lot of stuff if you are a fan of the MCU and Star Wars, because they did do the second trailer for Andor. They did the trailer for the Tales from the Jedi, and they did a trailer for Bad Batch season 2, and that Bad Batch season 2 got pushed back to January as well. So that's pushed back to January 2023. And we got the teaser trailer for Mandalorian season 3, but they didn't provide a date. So I have no idea. So if you have a chance, go check out Disney's YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure all of the trailers should be there by now. So go check it out. Also, leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about this episode, and we will catch you guys later. Vicky, anything you want to pimp out?
As always, come by Fangirl Review on Twitter, on Twitch, and on YouTube. And yeah, that's it.
All right, and be back tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Winging It podcast. We're going to be talking about Ubisoft Forward from yesterday, as well as some other goings on in the gaming verse, and we'll see you then. Toodles.